This is not a test. What you are witnessing is live radio 106.5 FM. And this is the Indieevo radio show with your host, Mitch, Bonz, Kel G, Reek, and I am DJ KDL. Let's get into it.
Right. And you could be an artist mentor. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, you know, we had youth advocates and certain things of that nature. But as you being an artist, you're inspiring to the people. We have a way with words that can influence the world. So that's what made me go to a whole nother lane with it. And me and EA, you know, Paulie baby, we all hooked up, you know what I mean? And we ready to say yeah though.
That's what's up. So how you feel about some of the artists that's featured on the show?
The artists that's featured.
Like, do you know them? Do you interact with them? Maybe?
Oh yeah. I know all of them, especially Gilly the Kid. They call me his ugly twin. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my old head, man. You know, that's definitely fam. Butter Knife, Greg G's. Who we got? Fat G's.
Yeah. Yo, tell Fat G's to holler at me, man, cause his pop he be writing me. He asked me to reach out to him. I reached out to him, and he, you know.
That's
Ain't
cool.
no question.
That's cool and all that. But who your top 3 rappers?
My top 3 rappers, just in general.
Yeah.
Vodka. Vodka's one. Gilly the Kid.
Okay.
And my last, I like Petey, man.
Petey Crack.
Petey definitely influenced
Your
me.
top
Well, but
3
Vodka my first.
Your top 3 favorite rappers from Philly?
No, that's my top. Listen, my top. I didn't grow up listening to. I listened to Biggie and Pac and all of them, but they ain't really was the ones that put the umph into me. You know what I mean? The people that put the umph into me was the underground artists who I was like around. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like a Gilly the Kid, Casino,
That's
Vodka.
understandable.
You know what I mean? Like, he was the guys that put the umph into me. You know what I mean? Now the other guys, we looked up to them because, you know, they had the popularity. They were still good, but that's what motivated me.
Understandable, man. I hear that a lot from the young people. You can't be mad at.
Right.
Because it boils down to it really boils down to who you relate to. That's your favorite rapper.
If he ain't grow up on it, I can't expect him to.
Right.
That's what we want to listen to. I can't force my music on him.
Yeah.
Can I say who my top 5 is?
Go ahead.
You said top 3.
Yeah.
That's hard.
That's hard.
That is oversaturated.
Right.
Because I always ask everybody on Glockaware all the time, and no matter who I interview, what's your top 5? Now my top 5, and I cheat because I say top 5 on the A-list, dead or alive, or top 5 in the independent world. This is a lot of rappers. Let's be
top
fair.
5 right now, non-commercial. Go.
Non-commercial. Gilly the Kid, Smoke, Bruno Brown. Bruno Brown, that's why he with me. I'm not being favoritism. Now let me tell you one young boy that a lot of people are hating on his music, but he tearing it up. Lil Uzi.
Oh, okay.
And I got one more, right?
Yeah.
Now let me. This is not non-commercial. Let me come on. There's a lot of artists that I really love, but I just got to keep it real for the record. I give it to. That's crazy because I got like 5 in my mind, but I'm gonna give it to P&B Rock.
I'm
gonna give it to P&B Rock.
Yeah.
Numbers don't lie, men do. You say, even though you say non-commercial, but they still non-commercial.
Yeah, they right there.
They still getting their little features and all that.
Uzi, he a pop star.
Yeah, Uzi out of here.
Yeah.
So all right, take Uzi out of here. Take him off the list.
Let
me add one. Rico Havoc.
Okay.
I've been hearing
because it's work
out
lately.
Okay.
Boy. All that y'all do all that too. I love it.
That's their way.
Yeah, I'm into that way. I'm into that way, Ken. Now my top 5 A-list. Greatest of all times, Biggie Smalls. Over Tupac, any day. Pac not in my 5.
Pac not in your 5?
Never.
I started
Out of here, Pac. Out of here, Pac.
I agree. I agree.
Usually when I'm there,
Jay-Z. Now this is not an order. This is not my order, but Jay-Z. I'm a Jeezy fan.
Okay.
Ludacris, because Luda got bars over all them boys. Real rap. And I got to give it to Drake. I don't care how they hate on that boy.
He all right though.
See, but let me just say that about the dudes that don't write.
He don't write.
I didn't hang around him, so I'm not gonna take the word of Meek Mill's because Meek Mill's words can be misconstrued. Meek don't really know. Somebody told Meek that.
I heard the reference.
Let me just say this though. It's a such thing as his story and history. If I never physically sat down with you like Gilly the Kid did with Lil Wayne and said, no, don't do it like that, go, brrr, what happened to that boy, do it like that, don't say it like that, then I can't say that I wrote your stuff. Because in the game, everybody has somebody that critiqued them on certain things.
Yeah, the people love him, but he had reference tapes. Come on, that's like a song. That's like if I gave a song to
all right, let's take, all right, you want to take Drake out of there?
Yeah.
I give it to
put an asterisk.
I like Kendrick Lamar, but I'm not saying Kendrick Lamar at all. At all. J. Cole.
J. Cole?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel that. Because Kendrick keep on coming with that artsy stuff. You know,
see, and I respect that. I respect the conscious music.
What that mean, artsy?
Because I don't listen to body of work.
Right. No, the reason I agree with him, man. Let me say the reason why I say that. Let me see the reason why he say that. Tell me if I'm wrong. Because I can read minds.
Okay.
I'm great at this. Trust me, bro. He'll lose you. If you're not intellectual,
okay,
you won't comprehend what he's saying.
Okay, I got you.
So it's not a great message. Like Chance the Rapper,
right?
He don't talk in metaphoric perspective. He don't talk in metaphors and facsimiles. Like Elvis said, he ain't nothing but a hound dog. What are you talking about, Elvis? He ain't nothing but a hound dog. Crying all the time, even though I'm not an Elvis fan.
Right.
But I study esoteric factors. If you look and you study esoteric factors, that's the perfect example that they give you. It's Elvis.
Wow.
I did it. I researched it. That's how I know. I wouldn't reference Elvis. Come on, out of every person in the world, Craig. Elvis? No, I wouldn't reference Elvis, even though they say he was great to the Europeans. I respect that. You know?
Now, that's what you mean by artsy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because he is. Because I try to listen to a couple of them. And then his videos lose me. Like, first of all, I have stigmatism. So all them lights and all that, bro, you got me. I'm done.
Yeah, I turn it off.
You know what I mean? But Kendrick Lamar, Chance the Rapper,
okay,
them guys give you bars and you understand what they saying. Like, I'm gonna give you one young boy that should be mentioned, and he's not mentioned, and dudes be hating on him, Chill Moody. I never liked Bo in my life until when we helped do the Kevin Hart Day down Erie Avenue with the Mural Arts Department. Shout out to the Mural Arts Department, David O.
That was the city
Cindy
that put that
Bass.
up there?
Listen.
Yeah. You're doing official, huh?
Listen, bro. Listen. I said,
shout him out. My fault, I cut you off, E.
He killed that joint.
My fault, I cut you off. Who are they? The Arts Department?
No, the Mural Arts Department.
Okay.
They're the ones that are responsible for putting all the murals around. You don't know.
I've been seeing
Wilson Good, they inherited from Wilson Good, the late mayor.
The George down 52nd Street and all that stuff. Right. That's when they started, right?
They only, I don't know their numbers. They put up a lot of murals all over.
Okay.
You have to do fantastic work for the city of Philadelphia for them to give you a mural.
Okay.
They're real big.
Right.
Now they got millions and millions of dollars donated to them when they inherited from Wilson Good, but I salute them. Okay. Some people don't like what they do, but I like what they do because they speak volumes in art.
Yeah.
You know, art, like when you give a mural, like I think that certain people like Archie should have a mural. I need to talk to the Mural Arts Department. No,
I think he needs to be recognized more for what he
did. Now, I'll give him a lot of credit, but I will say that don't just give people that got credit that got millions of dollars, even though, because a person can't give 1,000 computers and stuff like that, like Kevin Hart did,
right,
but they may be doing things like Archie do.
Right. Yeah.
And he's a blind man.
Yeah.
Right. And now only God knows. Only God knows. But I'm quite sure he could be doing something else with his fundamental time, his leisure time.
Yeah.
Right.
Then to quit from being a forensic science professor.
You're a professor.
Like
teaching.
Not like talk to people.
He ain't doing it. He in the field. He teaching them.
Like you hear him break down his background and they thought that he couldn't do it as a blind man.
Right.
They say you can't do this, blind man. And he proved them wrong and got his PhD, bro. You know how big that is?
Yeah. And he was blind when he got his PhD.
And he was blind when he got it. But what they did, he had a special program where he only had 7 to 14 children. You see, he used to just get 7 and 200 people because they all wanted to work with him.
Right.
Because one thing he do have that I learned, he has patience when he teach.
Okay.
Like you and I, we want to hurry up and get out there and look at our cars, our woman.
Yeah.
He don't have that. That's a lot, man.
Yeah.
Right.
Like to be able to not have a physical, excuse me if I'm adding words, but for the sake of words, ailment, what I say? A physical impairment.
Right.
Like he don't have sight. But it's just as well as
But
a
he have
brother
a
that
heart.
has sight but can't read.
Right.
A brother that can hear but don't understand the verbiage that you're speaking. Like if you speak Chinese and I speak English, it's nothing I can do to help you if we stranded.
Right.
We're done. Like, come on, you speak Chinese and I speak English and we stuck.
Stranded? Yeah.
And we stranded in Queensbridge.
Although I was with a Puerto Rican chick one time for 2 hours and I ain't speaking a lick of Spanish. And she ain't speaking.
Oh, that had to be frustrating. That had to be frustrating right there. Hey man, I'm gonna salute y'all, man. I'm gonna salute y'all in the name of everything. Keep doing what y'all do, man, and because if there's anything that we can do to get, certain great personalities on air, I think having a platform like this, I want to see if I can get Larry Krasner to come on up, man, and talk about a lot of things because I like him, man.
That's what's up.
Like some people say, why? Like I asked the brother John Dye at the TCRC program that I voluntarily do work for, which they're a program for returning citizens, like 300 of juvenile lifers that come home. That is the only program outside of the judicial system that wanted to say, I want to pay you to interview these juvenile lifers just so I can see what their response is to a brother like yourself. Blew my mind. So first interview,
that's
49 years in jail. 49 years, just came home, he was a juvenile lifer.
Right.
I don't sugarcoat nothing.
Right.
And I said, what will stop you from creating recidivism? He said, brother, I don't know.
Kept it mean.
I got it. It's like having a drug addiction. I take one day at a time. I don't have a job. I ain't been out since 1970 something. I remember like yesterday. He said, and all I want to do is take my time.
Yeah, patience.
Right.
Yeah.
Blew my mind. He said, because the 300 juvenile lifers that's coming home, can you imagine
they passed a law that freed the juvenile lifers?
Some of them were not, they were just found guilty because they were 17, they were juveniles. Some of them, whether they did the crime, I don't know. I haven't looked up who did the crime and who did not. But they were, as a juvenile delinquent, you were never ever supposed to receive a life sentence as a child. And they got life. And they was never supposed to be given life. So 50 years later, they said, okay.
Right.
50 years
Locked up all
later.
the time.
50.
That's a travesty.
But I still say, don't do the crime.
Is they getting checks or how did
No, well, what they do is they make you sign a consent form that you ain't gonna sue.
Oh, okay.
They come home, man. Who's thinking about litigating?
Yeah, I don't care.
After 50.
Where that paper at?
I'm out of here like last year.
Getting out of
On
here.
the streets,
That's real.
No family. No nothing.
That's real.
Now they help them,
Well, that's
The
what the
halfway house
TCRC
situation?
program do. TCRC is right down Broad and Erie. The brother John Dye, he's a very, very, that's how I met him. And at first when Lucinda was saying saying about, some people want to get charged, it's true. But, and when I got a lot of artists to try to help out, some didn't get paid, so some didn't do it. The only ones that stuck to the plate was Gilly the Kid and Wallow.
Okay.
And Freeway. So we did a thing downtown.
Freeway,
Yeah,
Gilly
we did a
Wallow,
thing downtown.
267.
But knowing the direction that these guys be going, we all should step up to the plate and try to help out anything that we possibly can. Because
Any little bit of help.
like that's why I like Bruno Brown, you know what I'm saying? Brown did his time, that ain't the place to be. That ain't the things that we want to do. We want to stay out here for our family and our children. Because when you go to the jails, you leave the women home to raise men. And that's what's been happening.
And that's what I just told
so
I
we
keep
gotta
on
step up
saying
to the
that. That's
plate.
why it's a generation.
It's a generational curse.
Young boys that act like females, that act like they moms. They got emotional issues.
They do.
That's crazy.
They throw temper tantrums.
You'd be surprised.
Impulse control.
You'd be
That's
surprised.
A whole generation.
Like I just volunteered to work at Vision Quest for entry level money.
Right.
Right.
I was making over $80,000 a year at working.
Right.
Like, I ain't saying that that's all I was gonna do, you know what I'm saying, to make my ends meet. But just talking to the children, saying that they really have problems, man. Right. They have behavioral problems. Yeah. And it start with the young black man, urban men, that get into their chest. Right. And stand up to them. Right. And stand up to them and let them know that I'm here for you and you don't have to be a drug seller. Yeah. You don't have to be a drug pusher. A robber. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to rob people. Right. You don't have to do all that to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's not, but give you that grade system. And some brothers, like my best friend, I hope to God that he ever get a chance to come home. He got double life plus 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Somebody I rode with every day. That was 26 years ago. 25 and a half years ago. But after these juvenile lifers come home, I say, his mom say, alhamdulillah, God be the glory that my son May can come home one day. Because on that status sheet, which is a status sheet, is like punching the clock. It tells you when you can come home. Right. And the look on that sheet, and it don't have a date on it, it's a reality check. Right. So brothers, straighten up y'all life.
Is it true that it has death on it? Do it say deceased? We need to get a copy of it. We need to get a copy of one of them so we can start showing these young boys and passing that joint out.
See, but they don't know why they out here doing what they do. One young brother told me that
sheet. That might change your mind.
He got all these robberies, burglaries, and all this breaking and entering. I said, well, how'd it start? Well, I was taking Xannies, and I just got on the side of the bus, and we rode the side of the bus. We see that sometimes. Right. Young boys riding on the side of the bus. Yeah. So I say, yo, I seen somebody do that one day. I thought, but he was real. Because I said, so what happened? So by the time we get down to Reading Terminal, we just start walking in certain buildings and just start. So we seen one building we walked in, we seen a case of food over there. We start eating the donuts, and we got locked up. I said, now, so you're facing 4 years. They wait until you turn 18. You're 17 now. Yeah, they're gonna put so you can. So your status sheet can say 7.5 to 15, boy. That means it's 2017. You come home 7 years or 14 years after that. So you become home 2026, boy. Stay in what you do and say, like Beretta. If you can't do the crime, don't do the time. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. And that's my philosophy. Stay in what you do and say.
That's a good philosophy.
You know what I'm saying? And educate yourself. If you don't know how to read, go to school. I went back to college. Writing skills tore me apart. Right. I never thought, listen, you ever watch, are you smarter than a third grader or a fourth grader? You're really not. Yeah. My daughter 12, she's smart. Oh my goodness.
Hey, before we get out of here, man, let everybody know all your social media information.
Well, just
run everything down.
HipHopOnDeck.com.
Yes, sir.
Hip Hop on Deck EA. Bruno Brown is BRUNO. Brown Bomber.
Real Raps TV show.
And the Real Raps TV show, Glockaware. Right. That's all. And it ain't really, I'm not egotistic, but I am egotistic.
Plug the joint one more time. The event.
The event is November 18th at the Arts Center. Broad and Shoe, right down the street from Sneaker Villa. November 18th is on a Saturday from 9 to 2 p.m. Call 215-901-6976 for all information. 215-901-6976. And thank y'all for having me come in WPPM 106.5 FM.
Okay. You know what I mean? You can get the broad now. You can walk there. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I want to see y'all in the building, man. Shout out to my man EA all day. Coming through, man. My man Bruno Brown. You know what I mean? We gonna get them tracks. He got they gonna be in the playlist, man. Y'all listening to Indieevo Radio live on WPPM LP Philadelphia 106.5 FM, hosted by Mitch, Bonz, Kel G's, Wreak Havoc. We got my man DJ KDL, man. Make sure y'all tune in every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m., man. And this, y'all need to check out the Mitch Bonz show also. Comes on Comcast channel 66, 966, Verizon 29 to 30.
Every Thursday night, 12 o'clock.
Yeah, right. We out of here. WPPM LP Philadelphia.
Streets got the best of me. Streets got the best of me. On, and know what I'm doing.
Everything is alright.
Everything is alright.
This is not a test. what you are witnessing is live radio 106.5 FM. And this is the Indieevo Radio Show with your host,